There are so many people who don't know like where to start, and I understand that. Less is more. 3 simple steps. Don't even get started on the dry sensitive skin besties. No, don't even use it. Then you have acne suddenly. Hi guys! Today we are going to do a very basic skincare routine because I thought, you know what? New year, and I know that many of you just want to get started with your skincare routine. There are so many people who don't know like where to start, and I understand that because oh my god, it is a jungle out there. Just before we get started, I need to fix the hair because we need to comb this baby through so it looks like a little bit more like a normal human being. Ugh, my hair is so static at the moment. You know, like when it's super cold, then your hair is just like every time you brush it through. And I even use like a very good comb, I think myself. Comb, brush. Now we need the iconic headband. And welcome to my beauty room. So I started the video like with the camera a little bit up so you can see my display because I was very I need to have a good display in the top of my beauty room, beauty situation here because I just wanted to, you know, showcase the product, showcase some fun things, my YouTube play. All the great displays here. Okay, I feel like we need to take it down a little bit. Yay! Okay, so I have this little screen on my phone where I can see the video, you know, so I kind of stay in the picture because otherwise I would be effed. Let's get started. You want to start this year with a skincare routine. The funny thing is that when you start with a skincare routine, you think, oh my god, I need to remove my wrinkles, I need to remove my hyperpigmentation, I need to boost my collagen production, so I need this. No, stop yourself right there. When you want to go in with skincare, you need to have a very basic approach, meaning less is more. You don't want to go overboard with all kinds of different ingredients because that will F up your skin. And we don't want that. We don't want acne. We don't want rashes, redness, irritation. We want a good skin barrier that keeps everything intact. Overall, no matter what your skin type is, you need 3 simple steps. But first step is always a gentle cleanser. And after a gentle cleanser, you want to go in with a simple moisturizer. Nothing active, nothing wild in this moisturizer, just a basic moisturizer that's really good at hydrating, nothing else. And of course, in the morning, last step, you always want to go in with a sunscreen. So I have laid out some products here that I think is very good per skin type. So let's get into it. First, we have dry, sensitive skin. Yes, and this is my category, so I don't know what I'm talking about. No. First step, you need a gentle cleanser. And I really like these two from CeraVe because this one is their hydrating cleanser and it doesn't really feel like it cleanses your skin, but it does. And this one is, actually it says for normal to oily skin, which I don't get because I can use this cleanser and it's their foaming cleanser and it just works amazing for my skin. But you could say that this one would be really good in the wintertime and this one would be really good in the summertime or the other way around. It kind of depends on your skin. So you need to test out and see what works for you. But these two are both a very good option. This one is the foaming cleanser and this one is the hydrating cleanser. Both super good options. If you are I hate CeraVe, okay, girl, I got you. These two cleansers are also very good. And this cleanser here, the Cetaphil cleanser, this one is their gentle cleanser. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of the CeraVe cleanser, but it's also a really good option. This one, we'll save that one for later. Anyways, this one is also a really good gentle cleanser. So there were 3 options here. When you have dry, sensitive skin, I would never recommend to wash your face in the morning with a cleanser. This is simply because if you are over cleansing your skin as a dry, sensitive skin bestie, this can actually irritate your skin more than it can benefit it. So stick to the evening when it comes to cleansing because that would just make so much more sense for your skin. Trust me, I live for this hack. It has definitely just done wonders for my skin barrier. So only cleanse in the evening, wash just with water in the morning, and that's okay. Next step, you want to go in with a moisturizer, and this is very individual. I like to have my day moisturizer and I like to have my evening moisturizer because in the evening I like to have, a little bit more of a thick texture. So in the morning, I go in with a little bit more of a light texture, but still, you know, hydrating and thick because I have super dry skin, especially during winter. Okay, moving along. My top 3 moisturizers is definitely this one from Purito. This cream is like one of my favorites. It's like a forever, you know, it always works. And I think I have like 8 of them laying around because you never know. The next cream is the Barrier Cream from Dr. Althea. And this cream is the 147 or 147 cream. And you may have seen the 345 cream before, but that's like more of a soothing cream. So this one is really good if you have like barrier problems or you just want something hydrating, but it's still kind of lightweight. So you can use this one either morning or evening. And the last one, I actually have 2 more because I just couldn't help myself, you know. So this one from Dr. Yard is their Serum Meeting Moisturizer. Is their Serum Meeting Moisturizer. This one has a very thick texture. So I will show you here. You can see it's like very thick, very like, I don't know, like very firm texture, but it's super hydrating. So I'm just going to try and rub it out so you can see here. It lays like a barrier over your skin. So I really love this moisturizer and I recommend it to many people because it's just a really good, safe option, you know? And of course, this one, it can be whether you have like, yeah, we'll come to that, but this moisturizer from Kiehl's, the Ultra Facial, it's just like, it works for everybody. So I would always recommend it because it's just like super like silky in the texture, hydrating. I think they tested it like on Mount Everest, on the top of Mount Everest, that it still retained the moisture in your skin when you had this on. So it's a very good barrier cream as well, but it's also very lightweight. So yeah, we'll get to that. And of course, the final step, but only in the morning, is of course a sunscreen. And there are many great sunscreens, especially for dry skin, because I really, for example, like these two. These two are the Round Lab one, and it's the Skin 1004 Centella Hyaluronic, oh my god, these names sometimes. The Centella Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum. Wow. It's this one. You must have seen it on social media, but it's just super lightweight, okay? It feels like nothing on the skin, literally, and it blends like a dream. I really like this sunscreen, and it's SPF 50. Of course, nothing else, please. And the other one was the Round Lab one, and this one actually contains birch juice. Birch juice? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it contains birch juice. This one is also super lightweight in it, and like, you know, in it, wow, that was a really Danish thing to say. But anyways, it's just like, it's melting into your skin and it feels so hydrating on your skin, and it's also very calming on your skin. So this one is actually a really good option for several skin types, but again, it depends on like what your situation is. But these two are like some safe options, I would say, if you have dry, sensitive skin, because they're hydrating, but they're lightweight. So it's like a very go situation. Next one is the combination skin besties. And the thing about if you have combination skin, then you still want to like reduce your oil in your T-zone, but you also still want to hydrate your skin because you have very dry skin as well. So it can be a really tricky skin type, but I think the most important thing is to kind of think about like less is more with the right ingredients. So let's just keep it simple. The thing about a combination skin type is you want the same steps, but you just maybe want, you know, something more lightweight when it comes to a moisturizer, something more lightweight and calming when it comes to a sunscreen, and something not overstripping your skin but still cleansing your skin when it comes to a cleanser. So I think this is why I saved this one, because this one from Kiehl's is their Ultra Facial Cleanser, and it's like a gel to foam kind of texture. So it foams up, which can help with like the oiliness, but it's not overstripping your skin at the same time. So that's why I really like foaming cleansers, gentle foaming cleansers for combination skin types, because these cleansers are just like cleansing the skin without overstripping your skin barrier. So that's kind of what we want. And for the moisturizer, you can of course still have like, you want one kind of moisturizer in the morning and another one in the evening. But the thing about a moisturizer is that you want to focus on something that's a little bit more lightweight. So this one from Dr. Althea, again, yes, now we have the 345. And this one is called their Relief Cream. So it's very lightweight, but it's still super soothing, super calming, and hydrating at the same time. Highest recommendations for combination skin types. The other one, and remember to get the tube one from Anua. This is like also a very soothing moisturizer. It is lightweight. I'll show you here. So you can see the texture is very like light in it, but it's still hydrating, and it's super soothing because it has the Anua leaf extract in it. Wow, that was not what it's called. The Anua heart leaf extract in it, which is kind of their thing in their whole skincare line. It is the heart leaf extract. And this ingredient is very hydrating, but it's also like more soothing. So it's really good for combination skin types as well. And also if you're just dealing with redness or irritated skin, it's also a good option. But remember, it is the tube one, not like the jar one, because that is very thick and that wouldn't be like suited for a combination skin type. So go in with the tube one from Anua. It's called Heartleaf 70 Soothing Cream. I'm just going to show it here so you can see how it looks. And of course, I also link everything down in the caption. And of course, if you do have any questions whatsoever, don't forget to ask them in the commentary section because I'm here for you, okay? Next step is, of course, a sunscreen. And I'm actually going to show you again the same kind of sunscreens with a little add-on because these 3 sunscreens are super great for combination skin. First, we have the same one from Skin 1004, the Hyaluronic Centella Sunscreen Serum. It's very good, very lightweight. Then we have the iUnic Centella Calming Daily Sunscreen, I think it's called. And this one has SPF 50 in it as well, but it is packed with centella, which is very good and very calming for your skin. This one can also be a good option, the one from Round Lab, if you have more dry combination skin than oily combination skin, then go in with this one. With this one. Okay, my Danglish tongue is coming out. Okay, that sounded very weird, but you know, when English is not like your mother language, mother tongue, whatever, then sometimes you just like F up the words and you kind of swallow the words. So it sounds like a little bit weird. Anyways, these 3 sunscreens are very good and a very good option for combination skins, and they're super affordable, so go for it. The last and final skin type is the oily skin besties. Of course, we don't want to forget them. And the thing about an oily skin type is that you still want like the 3 pillars, you know, like a gentle cleanser, moisturizer, and a sunscreen in the morning. The reason I'm not a fan of salicylic acid cleansers is that it can sometimes just do more damage than good, so I would rather not recommend it. You can use it, there's nothing wrong with it, and if you are using it and if it's working for you, keep going. But the thing about a salicylic acid cleanser, especially for oily skin types or combination skin types, and don't even get started on the dry sensitive skin besties, no, don't even use it. If you are overusing a salicylic acid cleanser, then it can overstrip your skin from its natural sebum, which can thereby dry out your skin, and then your skin thinks, oh my god, I'm so dry, I need some hydration from within, so I need to like pump out some extra sebum, and then you have acne suddenly. I've been there, it's not fun, so I learned it the hard way, and I don't want you to do that as well. So my cleansing option for oily skin types is the same as the combination skin types. It is the same gentle cleansers that we are focusing on. This one from CeraVe is called, as I said earlier, for normal to oily skin. So I don't know, but this one is really good because it has niacinamide in it, it has ceramides in it, so it kind of like, you know, reduces the oil production a little bit, but not something like super wild. It's just both options are really good gel to foam cleansers. And you know, when you are dealing with a foaming cleanser, then already at that point, it is drying out your skin more than, for example, a hydrating milk, a gentle cleanser that's not foaming or whatever. When your cleanser is foaming, it is automatically drying out your skin a little bit more. So that's a little good tip. Like if you don't want to overdo anything, if you don't want to go in with something crazy ingredient wise, go in with a foamy cleanser. It doesn't have to be these 2, but like just any foamy cleanser, that would be a really good option. So next step, you know, when you need to choose a moisturizer, you need to choose something that is lightweight. You don't want to use something that is drying out your skin because your skin still needs moisture. You don't want to not hydrate your skin as an oily skin bestie because you need the hydration, okay? It is a myth, and I think you know about it by now. Wow. I think you know by now that oily skin needs hydration, okay? Because everybody has been raving about it. These 2 are my recommendations for oily skin types. First one is this one from Isntree, is their Hyaluronic Acid Aqua Gel Cream. And it is super lightweight, like I'll show you. You see this? Super lightweight, but still hydrating, but not overclogging. Like my best friend has oily skin and she swears to this moisturizer. She loves it and she has been using it for years because it hydrates, but it doesn't feel like, you know, it's laying a kind of a film over your skin, and we don't want that. Next one is the Burrito one, and this one is actually also very lightweight, very like same texture-ish. But the thing I really like about this cream is that it contains 2% niacinamide, it has hyaluronic acid, it has panthenol in it, so it still gives, you know, like this very deep hydration without getting like too oily, too cloggy. Plus, it is essential oil free. This moisturizer is also like very the same kind of texture. It just spreads out very easily and very evenly. You know, it doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel fatty. It just feels very hydrating, but not in a like fatty, sticky, not want that kind of way as an oily skin type. The last and final step for an oily skin bestie is of course also sunscreen. You know this, but only in the morning, of course. So I have actually chosen 2 different sunscreens here that contains both niacinamide. When sunscreens contain niacinamide, it's just a really good way to like reduce that oil production in your skin throughout the day. And when you do it like several days in a row and continuously, then it just like minimizes the oil production over time, because that is what niacinamide does. So the first one is from La Roche-Posay. It's their Mela B3 SPF 30. The thing I don't like, it's SPF 30, but it's a good option in the wintertime, for example. It's really good at correcting dark spots. It also has melacil in it, so it's kind of like a really good pigmentation sunscreen, okay? If you're dealing with pigmentation, this sunscreen is really good for you, and it's actually the same with this one. This one from L'Oréal Paris is also containing niacinamide, so it's also a really good sunscreen for like, you know, diminish and reducing the dark spots, okay? I need to be very careful with the words I am saying, but this will definitely also help with dark spot pigmentation and also prevent it even further. So these 2 is a really good option because they both reduce the oil production in your skin as an oily skin bestie. And if you're also dealing with pigmentation, these 2 are amazing choices. Both super, super lightweight, okay? So it's just like, it's just spreading out evenly, super fast. I'll show you just one of them. Always remember to shake it before you use. This is the texture we're dealing with. You see that? It's very, very lightweight. Like it's very watery and it just blends out immediately. And that was the basic routine that we all need, no matter the skin type. And I have given you some recommendations on different products that you can use depending on your skin type. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will follow along for the next one. And I hope you like my beauty room. And I am so happy that you wanted to watch this, and I hope it helped. Anyways, hope to see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment if you have any kind of questions. I am here for you. Bye! Done! Ow, I just pulled my hair while doing that. Okay, the end.